Hello, and welcome to my survival world. This is on X1, and all the lights just came on there. And you'll know that this specific game has not been updated in a long time, because they actually stopped updating it. So there's not a lot of people playing this, I don't think, really anymore. But I haven't given up on it, and I've been building on this since I guess it came out. I got this for Christmas a couple years ago, and I've just been building and building and building. So, let's take a tour. My first and long overdue world tour. So we'll start back at the beginning, which was, where is it? It's a spaceship. Yeah. So, you probably will not be able to see the layers that I can, but back in 1.7, I think there was a mod called, what was it? It was Stranded? It was a mod with a rocket ship that crashed, or maybe it was called Crash Landing, but you have to survive on this desert planet. And I chose this as like a redstone testing world at first, before I realized I kind of suck at redstone. So this ended up just becoming a building idea ground for another world, but this one eventually outgrew that world. So this is supposed to be, keyword there is supposed to, it is supposed to be a crashed rocket ship. And eventually I just turned it into a sheep pen. If I can... Oh, come on. Yeah, here's where I put all my banners. And these are my sheep. Yeah, I had a whole idea for this, and that got scrapped. What? I got scrapped almost instantly. You got the tail fin, you got the rock, the fire, you got what's left of like a booster engine, I guess this is supposed to be. This is like with my first week of playing though. And I was a lot younger and a lot worse. So it doesn't look very good. Yeah, and it's supposed to be here, and this like broke off and rolled over there. Doesn't make much sense nowadays. Second, and you'll see. I like the point of this world is to make a city and fill in every available space with something. So a lot of spots you'll see things that don't really make any sense, like there's just water here because I didn't know what to build here. So eventually I'll probably cover this up with something else, but it's just a placeholder thing. This was my contraption that makes, this is spawn by the way, this cauldron right here. This is where I spawned in. And this is a guardian farm, it's an artificial guardian farm, where it spawns in guardians, and you flip this switch, and it... Oh, Bloopy! Oh, Bloopy's okay. I forgot, I put a... I decommissioned this thing. And I made it a fish tank. I'm so sorry, Bloopy! And I filled it with Bloopy. Oh, I think there may have been other guys too. Here, Bloopy, you can have a friend now. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. Poor Bloopy. I like fish. They're sweet. But that's what this was. Look at how bad this wiring is. Okay, then after that, I went, after that I went and tried to build a mansion, but I only built one room and then gave up. It was based off of Generic Bee's Plantation Manor from Minecraft Season 4. And I loved the look of it, so I decided I'd make it, and I built this and gave up. It was just too long. This is now my portal hub. I'll show you that later. Now, this used to be a regular thing, but now I've got a monorail system that connects. It's like a fast track. I have an everywhere line that stops at a lot of places, and there's the monorail fast track that only stops at a few places but goes everywhere. Again, things that don't make any sense. Built a pyramid because it's a desert. I mean, you gotta. Guarding my armor like a good kitty. But I named this world Dustonia because dust. That was the whole, the whole thing. It was dust. This is my billboard. Some of these are references to other things. Some of these are just stupid. You can read them. I like the used horse for sale one. I'm not very good at talking with these videos. I talk all the time, but when I have to talk, I can't. This is a melon stand. End portal. Ah, that's right. The main... Hey, don't look at that. The main reason this world got so big is because I created a space station in the end. And it was so cool that I just decided I'll keep building this world. You may see some political things. Like, I'll say I'm not very fond of this presidency. So in a venting rage, me and my friend built that. So, I don't know why either. So we'll just ignore that. He has a nether portal in his mouth and glowing red eyes because he's a terrible person, and head lice. This took forever because pumpkins have to be built on something. So I had to put down a bunch of stuff first. Yes, this is Trump, who I despise. You'll see more of that later. This is Area 51. It's like just a cool, fun place where I could test out designs for when these terracotta blocks were first introduced into the game. I had to check how these worked. Trapped an Elder Guardian. He doesn't look very happy. Watchtower. Oh yeah, these are the sponges from the previous Guardians. They kept dying. Another thing, here's a color palette. Here's a guard. Area 52. Sorry, this is Area 52. Here's the steel mill. My mom's dad worked at a steel mill, so I decided I'd make this. He's been dead for a while, but that doesn't really matter. Inside, that's a Simpsons reference. Here's the forge thing here with the crane above. This thing goes back and forth, but doesn't really do anything. Here's all the furnaces that have to be stoked constantly. How do I get... This one? Yeah. Warehouse. And then there's the steel warehouse, which is also a train station. The line goes through here. But here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And a big sliding door, which I was really proud of. I'm going to save this area for later because it's a 1950s themed area, and it's my most recent thing. I had a big second wind with Minecraft. Here's the Beaconator. This is one of the other first things. I built it on top of a zombie spawner, which I never really hooked up to the surface, but you can turn it on, turn it off. Don't ask how that happened because I don't know. Here's a Castle Creepenstein. Just a fortress that's off-center and is very annoying. Looks neat. kind of. There's a well that goes forever. I think it just keeps going. Yeah. This castle is haunted by, that guy. Don't know who he is. What his whole thing's about. This is a recreation of a house that is very near me. It's a weird house. I don't like it that much. Don't ask how I know the interior layout, because I won't tell you. Afterwards, me and my friend, who did work on this world a lot with me, branched out really far that way, and slowly we filled in everything in between there. Abandoned house, lampposts is a recent, wherever this is, like an Aborigine shack thing that looked really cool. Here's another monorail station. They're all loopy. Gas station. This is what the gas and what is this called? Gas and Gulp. I don't know if I made that up or if I got that from somewhere, but I really enjoy that name. Maybe that was Simpsons actually. I don't know. Does 32 0 go away out of order? Let's see what else. This is the bounceometer. Meh. Sure. Cool. Impressive. Oh my. What the heck? Holy smokes! Look out! And literally bursting into flame speed. They're not quite there. Almost. They were close. Watermelon with the juicy melony insides. This was supposed to be like a survival world. Don't ask, I was stupid. This was a build for hire building. And this was part of a game I made. A lot of things through this world that aren't simply buildings fell through really quick. A lot of broken dreams. Is a chicken farm? I don't know if it... Oh, does it work? I think it works. I'm not sure. This is styled after the one from the books. There's a timer that you put sand in. It times the sand. And I don't care. Here's a cool well. Well. Here's a desert well that wasn't there. I just put it there. Here's a gazebo for eating. Bench. Here's a this is around the time that I got Fallout 4. So this is a Pulaski Preservation Shelter. It's pretty good, I think, for Minecraft. This is a weird building inspired by Iskal's builds in Hermitcraft Season 5? Yeah, but there's, what is his name? Big Daddy, or what? There's James Bond, Ice Bear, that's right, Ice Bear from We Bear Bears, Matt Damon, and James Bond, I think. Don't ask why I chose James Bond. I have no idea why I chose these names. Because they don't really mean... These are chicken traps that work. If you have a chicken in them, you'll see them around. Another end portal. Here's the McDonald's. This was really cool. Actually works. Actual slaughterhouse. McDonald's. We're not terrible. The DIE fast track. I'll show you that later. Here's the tables. You can sit and eat. You got this guy who's... Okay. You got Happy Meals. This was probably the most ambitious redstone project I ever undertook. It's a fully functioning McDonald's with auto-packaging Happy Meals. Yeah. So how it works is when these these Johnny guys came out, oh jeez, they all died. There used to be a lot of them in here. And they were all named Johnny. And what happened is, one second. So what happened is, since there's no mob spawning, it's all artificial. So you press this button, and these cows are put in, these guys kill it, and it's just enough time between cycles for all the stuff to go through. Yeah, it might be a bit overkill there. But you gotta let it stop for a while. And then that stuff... Where is it? That stuff funnels to here, which goes under this hopper thing, which goes here. And when this light fills up completely, it breaks it. It has a shulker loader. And when this light... What? I don't know where that came from. But when that light breaks, it goes into this bin down here, which then funnels into this guy's Happy Meal box with Happy Meals. And they better be worth a lot, because a lot of things are dying for this. Here's the tomb of the Holy Melon. In this universe, there is no God, there is only melon. And this is a worshipping chamber for the Holy Melon. I had a contest with my friend to see if we could kill each other. Not in real life, don't worry, we're kind of sane. This was supposed to be like that's the other story behind this world. So, the lore behind this world is that this is Earth, but after all the water is gone. So now it's like this dried wasteland, and everyone, this is the world pretty much. And it's weird, don't ask. But you'll see like ruined buildings, a lot of ruined buildings that are supposed to be like of the old world. And this is an old missile silo. And when you enter here, there's like an airlock. It's supposed to be creepy. That door isn't supposed to do that, but it works. And then you go through and oh no, you died. And then there's these things which are just, you know, I don't know. But, it's neat. Here's the runway. Here's the slip. What is this? Oh yeah, he's from Headlights. Speaking of Gee, I might use him to go around. This is the control tower. Pretty cool. If I can get in. Yeah. You go all the way up to the top. There's all the computer consoles and yeah, copy, going for a landing. And I tried to build like a really big car. This was an enchanting room that I made because I thought they looked cool, especially when they look like this. I really like the way this looks. But the helicopter, this one turned out really well. Really proud of the way this thing looks. It looks like a helicopter, right? Let's see if this better is still recording. Okay, this is gonna be a long video. Broken plane is another sunken plane. I got bored and made this thing. Don't know where this chicken came from. Almost everything in this world has an interior. Like here's the plane, there's like a bathroom in the back of the plane. There's a cockpit. Oh, and typically when there's chairs, you can sit in them. That's my thing. So you can fly this plane. Yeah. This is your captain speaking. We are stranded in the desert. What is this? I don't know what this is. It's been there for a while and I just forgot what it was used for. This, keeping with the original theme of this universe, this was like a hydroponics area for where the town would get the greenhouse. Green stuff. There's a bunch of these little brown houses everywhere. These are like the affordable housing. Here's Joel and Bertha, pig lovers. This was when the armor stand translocation was in the game, and I just thought it was cool to have fun. And then it broke, and it wasn't fun anymore. This was the jail with Screechin' Joe. This is Dustonia prison with Screechin' Joe, everyone's favorite lovable. I don't know what he is. Kind of creepy, actually. I think he is mending, actually. This thing with this highly flammable and explosive box. Here's my casino. My casino. Yeah, so. Yeah, this is my first try at a scrolling feed take, and you have to guess when to stop it. Yeah, I got it down to science. Payments. You have a chance of winning 5 diamonds. Winner or nothing. This is the Dustonia plant shop with these. This is back when dead bushes and shrubs looked exactly the same. So it was like weird to have a whole thing of just dead bushes, but they were different. Cash register, just over 95% of flames. I have little tidbits like this all over the place. Little jokes. What is that? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is the store. These guys, oh, they took a while. This is back before zombie villagers spawn eggs were even a thing. So I had to get, when they first changed the skins, they looked really cool. So what happened was I had to put a villager and kill it each time, or get it transformed and lock it up, and slowly I had this. Hit him down like a carnival thing. This is a biocube with the nether. I'm really proud of this thing, it's really cute. It used to be a magma cube and you kept dying. Then there's the end. This is when they first added the 1.9 blocks, and that's really cool. And then the overworld. This guy's been. Okay, if I say this guy's been here since the beginning. There used to be a pig up here, I think, but he couldn't move. The Bounce-O-Matic. Enough said. Eatrotronic, again, from Fallout. I tried to build one. Did not go well. At all. Granite block, I was bored, just started building blocks. Another stall. Oh, this is a. No, this is another. Didn't I do another? This is a McDonald's, right? Stop and Choke Mini Cafe. I do not remember calling it that, but I like that. Here's the Creeper Cafe. This is one of the first buildings with Barista Bob. We got the Pig Kissing channel, Gaming channel, Boxing channel, and the Skeleton Reality Show channel. I'm umming a lot. This was nothing, got bored. End thing, got bored. Here's the Dustonia Firehouse, which is where I made my first vehicle. And I realized this is where at least Junior. This is where I realized I was actually really good at building vehicles. You can't really see it, but it's a fire truck. You can kind of see it. Too hot for you. But I was really proud of this. And every car I make, you can ride. With a little steering wheel. I love it. With storage. Oh yeah, I throw my junk in here. just a T-posing Trump looking down on us. Here's the Church of the Holy Melon. Again, no god, only melon. So this is where they worship the melon. Because, I mean, it's solid, but it's water. It's water. It's absolutely blasphemous to have water as a solid. Water is a liquid. You absolute buffoons. Here's a van. This is when I was first... What did that say? Oh, MS Teacher K for life. Yeah. Sometimes I have trouble remembering my jokes. This is the this is the developer's trailer. There's a huge construction site here. Really proud of this bulldozer. Turned out really well. I love the tracks. I was so proud of thinking of that. And again, you can ride it. You can ride all of my things. Dump truck. Which I actually can't ride that one. That's sad. But big tracks on this guy. Wide load. And this was like the coolest thing I'd made in a long time. It was the steam crane. That you can go into. It's got neat smoke. You have the crane operator. You can turn on the lights. I like them on. There's an alarm that dings. I'll show you that later. This is the dust storm warning tower. So people would be stationed up here. If there's a dust storm coming, they sound the alarm, which is powered by these speakers. Don't ask why they're inside, because I don't know. But yeah, and that would tell everyone to stay covered till the storm's over. This was my horror house on the cliff, inspired by a series of unfortunate events. That's right, there's a zombie spawner there. A lot of sand in this world. I made a big mistake with that. But it's the murder house. So yeah, it's rail system audio. Our final hours is like help us or something. Here's the target practice. I don't know what this is. Well, maybe that was like a compass. I think that used to show up on the map. What next? I'm probably gonna miss a lot of stuff. This is like a zoo. You can. When I learned you could turn shulkers invisible, that like blew my mind. So I made that. Alright. This is the most terrifying creature ever. Rose skull enchanted diamond armor. This is the dragonsmith. Not to be confused with dragonsmith. He's different. Abandoned eating area. That's coming up to the stuff in this area. Let's keep moving on. Showed you that. Showed you the prison. Ah. That's right. The summit of Mount Pebble. This is the world's tiniest mountain. What else? Stuff. That's right! Zeppelin! I built a giant Zeppelin. From 1-800-RENT-A-ZEPPELIN! Pretty cool engines. We're pretty proud of how they came out. I tried to make it like as real to a Zeppelin as possible. There's like a whole control area here. And you can go back up into the luxury section. Where there's, in the back, there's all the rooms. There's a dining room. Don't ask where the kitchen is. Here's the engine room with 2 massive diesel generators. And a nuclear reactor for some reason. Don't ask why, because I don't know. Here's where we start to get into the second era of this world. Here's the watering tower, which is, yes, filled... What? Is, yes, filled with water. That's right. Okay. That's more like it. Yeah. This was on the watering tower. Don't ask why. It really looks bad. But that was the symbol that used to be on it, and then I just covered it in wood. This is the Tower of Evil. Not the evilest tower, that comes later. With a Doom Arena at the top. Not centered, which is kind of annoying. Here's my giant nether portal. That was weird. Giant nether portal. What else? Looking around. Ah, Sky Island. Skyland. This is just a... I was bored, made a Sky Island. Me and my friend Alex. Alex made this side. He made this really awesome, like, looks like a samurai helmet almost. And I turned it into a museum. Wanted. Yeah, museum. Moldy cheese. Scallium. Evil Prismarine. Block of Bling. Unbreakable Block. Street Fighter. And Bumbleberry. And some poor guy got stuck behind this painting for a long time. He didn't know how to get back out. Oh, sorry, two poor guys. You go down into the maintenance area. That's secret spot. Ooh. And then on the other side, seen this lady called Marijuana. Coming soon, the Minecraft movie. Spooky infinity cactus. I made a bathtub. I need more ice. Weird, kind of surreal looking. Wheat field, geothermal plant with a bunch of lava tanks. Here's the bank, the Black Diamond it's called. Money goes in, doesn't come out. Probably something weird going on there. The Olsen store. You might recognize that from a said cartoon show. Right? Yeah. This is a prison. Was a bus stop. Yeah, kind of the same. Pretty well, house, Iscalium and Andesite stand. Mario track, Mario Kart track, I'll show you that in a sec. Here's a water tank. And if I ever say it's a water tank, or if it's a tank of liquid, it's gonna have liquid in it. I made this RV from, again, I think it was Generic B. I really like the look of this thing. Very nice job of it. A little pop outside stuff, the air freshener. My hands smell like mint. Faucet, because why not? Deep blue banking. You don't have to be deep and blue to bank with deep blue. That was terrible. Big Ben Benson, he's the banker boy. You can sneak over that. And we got windows. Secret thing. I was trying to make coins, the monetary system, but there's nothing to buy, so there's no point. Bus stop. STM 103.5, the radio station. Shut up and listen. With DJ Drimmer. He's spinning tunes.